And hello to you too. I'm interrupting right now because this guy's going to talk for a while, and then there's going to be a long kind of cinematic-y thing. So I wanted to say hello and welcome you to another An Old Man Tries, where I take a game that I've never played from my library of unplayed games, which is quite extensive, that I have randomly selected via random number generation, and give it a go, pretty much blind. Just to see what the game is about, what it's like, whether I will actually ever continue playing it. This is a graphic adventure, so I'm likely to get horribly frustrated and stuck at some point, and the answer then will become no, but yeah, I might enjoy it in the meantime, we'll see. So that's what we're doing here. Sit back and enjoy, I guess, because yeah, this guy's going to talk for a while.
My name's Brian. I'm here to tell you about something that happened to me a few weeks ago. But first a question. Isn't it truly amazing that your life can be turned upside down in just 1/10 of a second? It can. Soon, you'll find out why. Let's not bore you with a lot of details about my life. I'll cut to the chase. I was born in New York 23 years ago, and growing up, I was always somewhat of a child prodigy. I studied at Columbia and finished my physics degree with honors last year. During the summer, I arranged interviews with several universities, hoping I'd get into a decent PhD program. And in the end, I was chosen by the best. Professor Silva at Berkeley offered me the chance to do my doctoral studies at the applied physics department he runs there. It was a dream come true. I packed my bags and got ready to move to California. I was ready to drive from coast to coast without stopping. I had no idea of the events that would take place within just a few days. About the mess I was going to get in. The strange people about to cross my path. The hundreds of dangers lurking behind every corner. Yes, it was quite an adventure. But let's go back to the beginning. As I told you, my old car and I were ready to go to California. I decided to take off at night and get a few miles behind me before dawn. I said goodbye to my parents, my sister, and my dog, and I got behind the wheel. That's when I remembered I forgot to pick up a book I'd ordered at a bookshop downtown in Manhattan. Luckily, it was one of those bookstores that stays open 24/7, so I decided to grab the book on the way. I could have asked them to mail it to me once I got to California, but no, I decided to go into Manhattan and get it myself. That one detour changed my life forever.
They really want this to feel like the opening of a movie, don't they? Very cinematic. Also, what kind of monster moves to the other side of the country and doesn't take his dog with him? And I'm not even a dog person. We won't have to put up with this again, by the way. It doesn't seem to be skippable. But once we're through it, I will obviously save a game so that we can just load straight away. Should we need to.
my God!
Stay away. It's better if they don't see us.
She's unconscious. I'm taking her to the hospital.
We'll take care of her at the hospital.
Maybe that moron did the dirty work for us and she's already dead.
Maybe, but we better make sure.
It did. I'm telling you. On the way to the bookshop, I hit that girl with my car. I was scared stiff. She suddenly ran out in front of me. There was no way I could stop. Luckily for both of us, she wasn't that badly hurt. They did a bunch of tests on her at the hospital and said she had no major injuries. She was just in shock. So they decided to keep her under observation for 24 hours. A nurse took her to a room and gave her some strong medicine that put her to sleep. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. The girl's name was Gina. She was amazingly beautiful. Truth is, I had no reason to stick around. So I went to say goodbye to her and go on my way.
Please, don't leave. They want to kill me.
There. Calm down. It's all over now. I hit you with my car, but you're fine. You're in a hospital recovering from...
No, I'm telling you, they want me dead. I've got to get out of here.
Who were they? Please, calm down and tell me why you think they want to murder you.
Something awful happened tonight, and I witnessed the whole thing. Look, I'm a singer. I work at the Pink Iguana, a trendy place with live shows. This evening, when I finished my act, my dad was waiting for me. He works for a secret government agency. He told me he needed to tell me something. He said it was an emergency.
Gina, kiddo, I'm in danger. I've gotten into a really big mess, and I'm afraid you're not safe either.
What's the matter, Daddy? Oh, you're frightening me.
There's no time to explain. They're right behind me. I need you to keep this crucifix, and no matter what happens, don't let them find out you have it. You can't trust anybody, not even the police.
But Daddy, please, tell me what's going on.
They're here. Quick, grab the crucifix, and don't let them see you with me.
It was awful. Some guys pulled my dad away and took him into the storeroom. I scrambled away just in time and got the crucifix without them seeing me. I followed them to the storeroom. They tied my dad to a chair and violently started interrogating him. These two henchmen wouldn't stop hitting him, and my heart froze when I saw who was giving the orders. The Sandretti brothers.
The famous Mafia bosses? How'd your dad get mixed up with those guys?
I don't know, but they...
Get him to tell you what he knows. Speak the truth out of him, if you must.
Speak. Where is it?
I won't say a word, damn you! You're gonna speak now. Speak or die. You choose. Go to hell!
It seems our friend doesn't want to cooperate. What a shame.
So, we got a tough boy on our hands. You're not easily convinced, huh? Boys, maybe you're being too soft on our little hero. Did you hear that? The boss says we're being softies.
Hi-ya! What are you doing?
Didn't you hear his neck crack? You killed him, man.
Up there.
You already know the rest of the story. I ran out through an alleyway, and when I crossed the street... Please, don't leave me. They'll kill me.
Don't worry, just rest for now. Go to sleep. I won't leave you. She fell asleep. Those tranquilizers must have taken effect. What a story. I don't know what to think. The poor thing is probably in shock from the accident. I bet she dreamt all this. But what if it's true? What if her life really is in danger? I can't just leave her here and forget all about it. I'd never forgive myself if something happened to her. Okay, that's it. I'm not leaving this hospital until I'm sure Gina's completely out of danger. But how are you supposed to act in a situation like this? Yeah, I think I'd better do something to protect Gina in case those Mafia murderers she says want to kill her show up.
Okay, so we've got looking at things. Context-sensitive cursor is nice. It's quite obvious what's changing, which is good. So we can look at Gina. We can go to places. We can look at the poster.
Fight AIDS.
We enter the bathroom. We can go there.
She's really something. It contains a description of her injuries and the name of her doctor. Organ donors needed. Standard hospital linens. This chart's empty.
Presumably because there's nobody in that bed.
Belongs to Gina. She was carrying it when I ran her over. I suppose that's where the patients keep their personal belongings. The city is so peaceful at this time of night. It's turned off this time of year.
Okay, well that seems to be everything there. Oh, what have we got? Inventory options. So I've got my wallet, my car keys, an order form, and a piece of amber. Okay, this is just options. Fair enough.
Let's see. It's a map of this floor of the hospital. Here's the room I'm in. Here's the hall, and if I'm not mistaken, across the hall and just to the left of this room, there's a storeroom. That could be interesting.
Okay, so we've got a storeroom. I'll check the bathroom first, though.
Out of order. Well, I'm afraid the shower's out of order. There aren't even any faucets.
Probably going to need faucets. I'm not going to look in the toilet just
I like that big apple sticker. It's a bottle of alcohol. It's one of those waste baskets that opens up when you step on the lever.
Did something click then? No? Okay, well, let's go to the storeroom. Across the hall, since the game seems to be sign-pointing fairly clearly that that's where we should go.
I don't think I should go out.
No?
I'm
Okay.
afraid that if some nurse finds me here, they might make me leave the hospital.
Okay, then maybe there was something in here. It does look like there's a very tiny... I think it's just that it's going through all of its different shapes before it picks one. Okay.
What
Oh.
can I say? It's just a toilet bowl. Someone's already opened it, but there's quite a bit of alcohol left
so if you
inside.
If you click on things multiple times,
Someone's already opened it, but there's quite a bit of alcohol left inside.
so if you click on things multiple times,
I
you
like that big apple sticker.
get different, potentially get different outcomes. Okay.
It's one of those waste baskets that opens up when you step on the lever. It's empty. Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took. Those are the same kind of sleeping pills Gina took. Standard hospital linens.
Ah, so you have to right-click, and that changes it to a get.
I may be needing this. It's cracked. Gina must have broken it when she took that sleeping pill. Those are the... Snoozetol, one of the finest brands on the market. I suppose that's where the patients keep their personal belongings.
You can get, okay, so right-click to change it to a get.
I'll keep it until Gina wakes up. I don't have the key.
Okay.
This could be useful. I can't. It's locked shut. Someone threw away a marking pen. It might still work. Nah, I don't see what I could use that for.
Okay, so it's context sensitive about...
Nature isn't calling right now. And yes, I admit I'm pretty shy about doing certain things in public, okay?
So can I then combine...
You won't get anywhere doing that.
No? Okay.
After all this, I didn't get the darn book. I found this at an archaeological dig. There's a fossilized mosquito inside. How chic. Hospital green. You won't get anywhere doing that. Snoozetol. One of the finest brands on the market. 196 proof alcohol. I'd rather carry the alcohol inside of the bottle. It's safer that way.
Uh-huh.
I've got the letter Professor Silva sent me from Berkeley in there. In his letter, he offered me the opportunity to do my doctoral studies under his guidance in the applied physics department that he chairs. This has been my lifelong dream, and it's finally coming true. I hope this mess is cleared up fast so I can get to California. Let's see.
Aha.
A matchbox I might be able to use. They're from a bar called the Pink Iguana.
I don't know what that does for me.
Let's see.
Anything else in there? Nope.
There's a lot of stuff in there, but for now, nothing interests me.
Okay. I don't know what it wants me to do. Okay, so, I mean, I've got a bunch of stuff, but it won't let me out of the room yet. Nothing else seems... I mean, this is... Can I...
I still have the same car my folks gave me when I turned 16.
How do I use stuff? That just seems to be like... Ah.
I don't know.
Okay. So I can drag stuff out of my inventory to use on things. Could I use the pen on here to give myself a chart?
You won't get anywhere doing that.
No.
I don't see any reason for doing that.
Can't wake up to bed, okay. So pretend I'm a... Think I could pretend I'm a patient. And I'm assuming it's still going to say I can't go outside because I might...
No, it's better if nobody knows I'm still here.
Yeah. What does it want me to do? So I can talk to her. I can get her medical chart, apparently.
I better not.
No.
If someone
Okay.
came in, they might get suspicious if they see the chart is empty. No, I don't think I can use it for anything in particular. No, I don't think I can use it for anything in particular. It sprays water in case of fire.
So you could set it off, maybe. I'm not sure why you'd want to.
The city is so peaceful at this time of night. Okay, I'll try to reach the storeroom by walking along the ledge.
Okay, there you go.
Hope I live to tell the grandkids. Yikes! I better not look down.
So I have to remember you can always right-click things. Good job they leave the storeroom open.
Almost didn't make it. So, the map was right. This is the storeroom. Let's see what I can find in this dump.
Okay, well, let's start on this side and look in this dump. Ooh.
They contain all sorts of medical equipment. I don't need any of that. They contain all sorts of medical equipment. I don't need any of that. They're the pillows used in the patient's beds. I'll take them both. Well, they're big and very fluffy. It's not on right now. It's connected to a central heating system and can't be turned on from here. There are several files inside labeled incoming and outgoing medicines from 1994 to 1998. Those files don't interest me. It's a medical information card that's put into the charts by the beds.
We want one of those.
It's blank. He's seen better days.
Can I take him?
Okay. But I think I'll just take his head with me. His head's got a hole in one side so you can examine his brain.
So you can put it in the bed to make it look like she's still there.
I don't know what's inside, but they give me bad vibes. It's probably better to stay away from him. The drawers are locked shut. Too bad it's empty. I don't think I'll be needing it.
That appears to be everything here, maybe?
I think it weighs too much. The drawers are locked shut.
And I assume my keys won't.
I don't think that's a good plan.
Yeah.
You might notice this isn't an actual human head. It needs to be filled first.
Okay, so we've got to fill it in our inventory first.
Great. This marker's as dry as a bone. It won't work. This marker's too narrow. I need a way to funnel alcohol into it. No.
Presumably it won't do the cutscene again. Oh no, it's going to do the cutscene again. Great, it's going to do the cutscene again.
Yikes! I better not look down. I don't think I'll be needing it.
Can I put the alcohol in it?
You won't get anywhere doing that.
No. What about those syringes? I mean, there's a box of syringes somewhere. Ah!
Spray cleaner. I may be needing this.
I don't know what for.
I'll grab one.
There we go.
It's empty. Now the syringe is full of alcohol. Heh, betcha that put some new life into the marker. Good. Can't tell the difference between this and a real chart.
So there's some very, like that, there. Like, this is the kind of thing, it's very much pixel bitching, there is boxes of medicine, there is box of syringe, and there was the spray can. You know, like, unless you get very, very lucky, you can easily miss stuff like that. And that's what it's one of the things I tend to dislike.
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
Replace hers?
Good. That way nobody will know it's Gina lying in this bed. This chart's empty. Probably not a very good idea if the bed is empty.
Okay, so we have to... I mean, I don't know that it's a very good idea to...
You might notice this isn't an actual human head. The pillows are perfect for the body, but you can tell the head doesn't belong to a real person. You won't get anywhere doing that.
So,
You won't get anywhere doing that.
how do I...
You won't get anywhere doing that. You won't get anywhere doing that. No, I don't want to burn that. I can't reach it. Besides, I think it's only activated by heat.
What? Like, we need to get something in the body, in the body. Can we take that?
I don't need to take it down. I can see it fine from right here.
We can, but doesn't do any good.
It's used to call the nurses.
Which we don't want to do, because...
Looks like the only part of the shower in working order. What could I do with a shower nozzle?
I don't know.
It's impossible to pull that out. It runs inside the wall. The faucet hasn't been attached to it, so it must be dry. The faucet hasn't been attached to it, so it must be dry.
Huh. So it feels like there's something we're missing.
I'd better just let her rest. She needs to recover from
We're
the
missing.
shock.
I'm missing. I really don't want to go out there again, but it won't let me out. I've got a wallet that has those car keys, order form, amber, sheet.
Let's see.
Is there anything in there now that I've got the head? Yep, look at that.
Yes, this wig is just what I was looking for. Perfect. That way no one can see the hole in his head. Okay, if I use the pillows to look like the body, the head with the wig and a sheet to cover it all up a bit, I can make it look like a woman is sleeping here.
A blonde woman,
That
mind you.
should do the trick. Perfect. That way they'll think it's Gina who's in the bed.
Okay.
She's perfect for the part.
So I've done all that. I'm just not sure now.
I hope the accident doesn't leave her scarred for life. I'd better just let her rest.
So it doesn't want us
She
to
needs
talk to her
recover
yet?
from the shock. Now the syringe is full of alcohol. You won't get anywhere doing that.
What does it want me to do now, though? Did we already do that?
It's okay just the way it is. I'll stop messing with it.
Yeah. But now what?
Let's see. There's a lot of stuff in there, but for now, nothing interests me.
Okay, so you just have to keep reusing that from time to time. I don't know why I would want to set that off just yet. I mean, I've got the bed done. That's great, but maybe call a nurse now.
I don't need a nurse right now.
No, okay. Aha! Just had to leave the room.
This isn't her. She must be the one in the other bed. Yes. Say goodbye to the world, you little tramp.
Hey! Gina! Hey! 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 Phew. She's just asleep. But those tranquilizers must have been made for elephants. Well, the important thing is, the trick worked and they shot the dummy in the other bed.
Because they are
So
very
everything
stupid.
Gina told me was true. They actually do want to knock her off. It wasn't just her imagination. Okay, let's calm down, Brian. Right now, they think she's dead, which will buy us a bit of time. But we can't waste a minute. I gotta wake Gina up and get her out of this place before they find out she's alive and well. Gina! Gina, wake up! It won't work. You can't get her to wake up like that.
Maybe now I need to...
I don't see why I would want to set off the sprinkler.
No, okay.
That'd just get me soaking wet.
Thought it might wake Gina. No? What could we do? We could get water, maybe, and splash her. But I don't think that the bathroom works.
I don't know.
I don't know. Is there anything
Let's see.
anything in her bag now that we've advanced? Nope.
There's a lot of stuff in there, but for now, nothing interests me.
So the faucet is not interactable. I mean, this is lookable, but not usable.
Nah, I don't see what I could use that for. I can't. It's locked shut.
So I've got to There's flammable spray can and alcohol-filled syringe. Which I assume it still needs to be alcohol-filled. What can I do to wake her up? I mean, go back to the storeroom? Because waking her doesn't seem to be working. Alright, let's see the cutscene again.
Yikes! I better not look down. I don't need any of that. I don't need any of that. I don't think I'll be needing it. It's some kind of stand used to hang the little bottle of serum on a hook. No. The drawers are locked shut. I don't know what's inside. It's probably better to stay away from him. I don't want to catch some tropical disease. It's full of files, papers, and other hospital records. I think it weighs too much.
Was there a book then? What did I imagine it? I think I imagined it. It's just box. There doesn't appear to be anything else in here. Well, this is the challenge, hey? It's like, what on earth is the bizarre thing that I'm supposed to do with the list of equipment that I have? It's not turn on the sprinklers to wake her. It's not get water to wake her. I mean, the fact that the shower doesn't work seems like some kind of hint, but...
It was a good idea to put Gina's chart here. Thank goodness that murderer didn't notice it wasn't the real Gina. I hope they don't put another patient in this bed tonight. I just wrote down the first name that occurred to me. It's a radiator heated by a furnace in the basement. I can't turn it on from up here.
And it won't let you leave, I assume.
Not without waking Gina up first. Those killers could still be lurking around.
I mean, I could try splashing her with the alcohol.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
No, that's not it. And, yeah. Now we get to why I don't like graphic adventures, because there is some arcane and arbitrary way that you can wake Gina up. And I'm probably missing... because I don't see anything in here. Like, sleeping pills obviously aren't going to help her. Flammable spray can's not going to help. I can't see any reason why it would.
I don't see why I would want to set off the sprinkler.
Yeah.
That'd just get me soaking wet.
You'd wake Gina up, you fool.
After all this, I didn't get the darn book. 196 proof alcohol. It's filled with alcohol. They're from a bar called the Pink Iguana.
But what am I supposed to do with any of it? Well, I don't know. I'm missing something. There'll be something I haven't clicked on or some connection I haven't made. I mean, there's water in here.
Nature isn't calling. And yet... I'm not going to get rid of that. I'd rather carry the alcohol inside of the bottle. It's safer that way.
I don't think there's going to be anything else in here, is there?
I don't see anything else around here.
It's quite distracting the way it flashes through the other things. Well, I don't know. So we didn't get very far, did we? I mean, we managed to avoid that, but it just won't. I mean, it won't let you.
Gina, wake up! It won't work. You can't get her to wake up like that.
Can I call the nurse?
Not a good idea. I can't trust anyone right now. Not a good idea. I can't trust anyone right now.
Okay. And I can't open that because I don't have the key.
I suppose that's where the patients keep their personal belongings.
So yeah, well, I'm officially stuck, so I'm going to save at this point and call it a day with this. I might come back at a future date and rope my wife in. She's good at the kind of just bizarre logic, and she's got sharp eyes. She's quite good at figuring out the bizarre logic of these games, and yeah, we will see if we can work on it together. But I mean, I quite like the art style. The story's pretty silly, but it's fine. I like, I wish it didn't play that cutscene every time you went out the window, mind you. That seems a bit unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, if you're into graphic adventures, it's definitely going to scratch that itch, I would say. It's not really an itch I feel the need to get scratched very often. But this is Runaway, and I have now tried it. Thanks for watching. Hope you found it interesting, and catch you in the next one.